Now, provided you did not enjoy the 2019 Best Picture, Parasite, from the last episode, we at Hype Up Zimbabwe thought to give you another catalogue containing some of the movies we thought were also brilliant from the directorial landmine that was 2019. Because why, everybody, Simba J Goni is back with another episode of Binge the Hype. On the comedic front, 2019 did not disappoint. Year gave us good movies like Eddie Murphy's Dolomite Is My Name, A Second How High, which I did not care for. Then there's The Hustle. And please note, this is different from Hustlers, the one which features J-Lo, Cardi B, and that other Asian woman from Fresh Off the Boat. Sidebar real quick. Is it racist to recommend Fresh Off the Boat to an Asian friend? Just like in the same sense of having a white person telling you to watch Blackish, suggesting that you would really like it. Would you be offended? Anyways, fuck that. Just tell me what you think in the comment section. Moving on. The Hustle features Fat Amy and that girl from Princess Diaries and Ocean's 8, which was also a nice movie. Forgive me, I forget her name, but I want to say Emma something. But yeah, 2019 also gave us Jojo Rabit, the Adolf Hitler themed satire directed by Taika Waititi, which features Scarlett Johansson. The film is immature yet insightful, mischievous yet innocent, and imaginative yet honest. Now, if there's a difficulty modifier for funny, I think the Hitler comedy is probably the highest ever. It simply speaks to the child in us all, despite how its subject matter can be considered offensive. However, for me personally, it was a freshman filmmaker that captured my heart and humor with the movie Booksmart. Now, I don't know the cast because Manu Kam is on the big screen, but what I can tell you is that one of the lead roles is played by Jonah Hill's twin sister. Basically, the movie is a female Superbad. Two girls that played it safe in high school learned that as they were busy studying, their classmates were busy partying and still managed to get into the Ivy Leagues alongside them. So they set out to get into some good old-fashioned trouble before graduation. Breaking news, my nigga. Yes, white people graduate high school. Quit a now after 4 years but college. and when corona yatiza ni. Honestly, this sucks. Given the state of things, we could actually graduate next year. Upper we had plans, guys. Like already data sorry. Now the script for Booksmart is hysterical, and the two previously unknown leads make the dialogue crackle. The teen romance is handled by far more complexity than your usual sex comedy without ever sacrificing humor for its honesty. It gets the emotions just right, and it's honestly the hardest I've laughed all year. Please, if you haven't watched Booksmart, it's ugly. Make a date. Last year on the blockbuster front, we were most impressed by movies like John Wick, Parabellum, again defying the genre with its high-octane set pieces, breathing life into the Keanu Sons. I heard rumors that he was supposed to have been shooting on 2 sets this year, both on the John Wick Chapter 4 front and a sequel to the Matrix franchise, but that COVID-11 had other plans. 2019 also gave us Ford vs Ferrari, which features Matt Damon, the Jason Bourne Matt Damon, and Christian Bale, the Batman Christian Bale. The movie took home Best Special Effects from Oscars. There's also Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, another one of Quentin Tarantino's weirdly enjoyable movies. This one in Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. The film gave Brad Best Supporting Actor, and I have to say deservedly so. Brad also stars in Ad Astra, which he plays an astronaut searching for his father, who is played by Tommy Lee Jones. Personally, I think this movie was an Oscar bait because it features an ensemble cast and Panoro was unnecessary monologues in depth. They just overdid it for me, Unfortunately, the Academy felt the same way, and the movie didn't do so well at the box office. When it comes to Brad's career, I personally think that his best performance was by Fight Club, Edward Norton. If you haven't watched it, you need to look for it. However, However, there is nothing quite so climactic as finishing off the decade with the capstone to the most expensive story ever told, Avengers Endgame. Like, can also do a movie in Andizio to here, there is something to be said for the importance of sticking a landing, quite as Renews and a Game of Thrones, as the film follows their attempt to bring back a half universe snapped away by Thanos. They create a sense of scale, national mourning, and the cost itself elevates Endgame beyond all the previous Marvel offerings. If you grew up in the Marvel era, Endgame forced you to say goodbye to characters you've known since you were a kid. And no matter how you feel about comic book movies, whether they are or are not capital C cinema, that simply matters. And you need to acknowledge that. Endgame can also do. Lastly, on the dramatic front, 2019 also gave Joaquin Phoenix his long-deserved Oscar for Best Actor with his feature film Joker. That movie was just absolutely dark and unsettling. There's also The Marriage Story, which sees Samuel Bombach channeling Skywalker in his own marriage to Black Widow, pun intended, into a personal, sometimes funny but often devastating portrait of the 1,000 little heartbreaks that come with divorce. With this movie, the empathy for all involved is practically endless. I mean, the whole thing is so clearly somebody's fault, but nobody seems to deserve the blame. They are all doing their best to hurt each other deeply in the process. Then there's The Irishman. This might not be a movie for everybody, but my God, was it a movie for me. This movie from Robert De Niro to Al Pacino, then Joe Pesci. What more can you ask for? This is the Martin Scorsese film that everybody thought was going to win Best Picture, but that all changed when Parasite came out. You come into it expecting another Godfather or another Goodfellas or another gangster movie with the Italian accents and the rapid fire montages, and yes, you get that for a little while until you look down and realize it's become something else entirely right beneath your feet. The Irishman brings together the two most prominent trends of Scorsese's career, that is the criminal epics and the religious contemplation. And it seams them together in a beautiful alchemy that feels like his entire filmography has been building up to this very moment. It's basically Marty in conversation with himself, reevaluating all the fun he had with his lovable scoundrels, yet shouldering the full weight of the remorse that a life of crime really begets. The movie literally aches with existence, which is why it was one of my absolute favorites from last year. That's a wrap for today's episode. Tell me what you think. Do you disagree with any of my picks? Do you feel like I left some of your favorite films out? Just let me know in the comment section. Unotendwa for your time. Nas ndrukubuda nezi 2C slide nigga. Mkoma Drake on the corner. You just need to accept that. No secrets. Buckles on a jacket, it's Alicia. Now guys, I really hope that these reviews are helping you get through this excruciating time. If you feel that there are other adjustments that you want us to make, just go ahead and mention them in the comment section. Thank you for your time. Don't you want to dance with me? No, I can dance on Michael Jackson.